Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Real Deal. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Merciless.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's touch gloves.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guys are going to be more consistent? How do you define it?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Good defensive guard now by Evander Holyfield. Lands the counter. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Back up top he goes. Sharp three punches landing by Merciless. Solid counter punch by Real Deal. Halfway through this round here. Good looking right hand after he got hit. To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other.
You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight, but they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this, you know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
You can see that eye starting to swell up. Do you think it takes time for guys to realize the damage that they've taken on?
You know what? They feel it right away. They feel something, and when it starts getting a little higher, they see it. They see something that's blurring their vision a little bit, something that wasn't there before.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Good block there by Real Deal. great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evander Holyfield. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Merciless. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautiful.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Very clean offense from defense by Merciless. You can see there's blood on his cheek. And a shooting right hand by Merciless. Blocked by Holyfield. And round number 3 is underway. He has to be better defensively, Teddy. You can see the damage that his eye has taken. The swelling's getting really bad. How does he do that? How does he shore up that defense?
Well, first of all, he's got to start moving that head. He's standing too straight up. If he gets a little head movement, a lot of those punches that are landing, they'll start going over the shoulder.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to dismiss that body shot. Holyfield blocks that punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Blocks that punch. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Throws a counter punch there. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy...
Oh! Evander Holyfield stunned and staggered.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out. Work it out. See some punches here.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Merciless. Good way to protect the midsection. And a smart counterpunch by Merciless. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Blocks that punch. Good looking counter punch. We come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Good two-punch combo by Merciless. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Nice block by Merciless. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He scored well after being hit himself. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Holyfield's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
Good looking counter punch. Not able to land the headshot. Does it surprise you that he's not going to the body as much as he could be?
Well, what surprises me is that he doesn't have the intuitiveness, you know, just the instinct to understand, to recognize the situation. That's part of the ability of a good fighter, to recognize what he should be doing in a certain situation. He's not seeing that. He should be going downstairs.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Final 10 seconds. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Combination to the head. Nice work on the combination by Real Deal. Good job with 3 flush punches by Real Deal. Gets rid of that body shot. Well-placed counter punch by Real Deal. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Let's see some more headroom. Get out of the way.
tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Merciless's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Showing you some defense there with the block. He's in a tough spot. There's no way around it. The eye is swelling so badly that we could see an end to this fight.
Yes, it is, but it's not an impossible spot. It's not a spot where fighters before him have not been in and have not survived and even won it. You look at Carmen Basilio when he fought the late, great Sugar Ray Robinson. You know, his eyes were closed. He found a way to win.
What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Evander Holyfield's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Committing to the head work, you see him go there again. Good looking counter punch. Now that's some fine work right there by Merciless. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Well-placed counter punch by Real Deal. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Holyfield's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Good looking counter punch. Very accurate work. Three-punch combination serves him well. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. 10 seconds to go in this round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evander Holyfield. And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Evander Holyfield. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good defensive guard now by Evander Holyfield. Good counter punch. Evander Holyfield's making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Good job protecting himself. Halfway through this round here. Way to block there. Evander Holyfield's fighting real smart here on the outside. Holyfield's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecard.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Blocks that belt line well. There's another left hand from him. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. See, not just one jab, he throws that second one right behind it. Takes one to give one, he comes back with a right hand. Not able to land the headshot. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Just missed scoring with that punch. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Throws a counter punch there. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Gets rid of that effort. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Good defense, just covering up down low. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evander Holyfield. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Holyfield blocks that punch. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. There's the headshot, but he carries it away. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Blocked by Holyfield. As this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Nothing there on the punch by Merciless. Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. Blocks the headshot. Good defensive guard now by Evander Holyfield. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Evander Holyfield's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Targeted counter punch by Merciless. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Holyfield with a block.
Teddy, once a fighter starts showing fatigue like this, and he starts showing real visible signs of it, is it nearly impossible for him to come back and get back that juice that he once had?
No, you can turn it around. I mean, that's what comebacks are about. You know, sometimes the comeback is with the guy who was ahead. He falls behind, and then he changes his mind. He remembers what he had to remember, and he remembers what it is that he came here to do.
So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. And Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Customato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Customato, and they learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part. To understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything. Because you have to understand how a fighter is feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Good block by Merciless. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evander Holyfield. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Blocks the headshot. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Real Deal.
Keep the head moving.
Holyfield's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. Has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
And there he counters back against his opponent. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Holyfield with a block. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Big headshot puts him down. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Blocks away that headshot. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evander Holyfield. And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges had to say.
Tonight, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, Real Deal.
Evander Holyfield is your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout. But no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.